and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, The Coach.
The snow continuing to pile up at game time, and we are underway from the City Beautiful. Here's Christian McCaffrey to return it. Refusing to go down. Past midfield, look out. 30. Still going past the 30. And they finally got to him at the 2-yard line. Almost coast to coast. What a great return. They'll be set up beautifully. How about this starting field position? First and goal from 2 yards out. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. They're the favorite, no question. And when they score like that on the opening drive to set the tone, you're the underdog on the other bench. That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can't bring the home crowd into it. Because you're counting on that to be a part of your equalizer, ride their momentum. But you have to give them something to cheer for. So now what you're worried about is they're better than we are. We can't get going. Are we about to get blown out?
Good news, still a long way to go. The home side once again ready to take over offensively. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
That's good.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Bronco score. And McCaffrey, 61 yards. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41.
Jamal Adams there on the tackle.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
The score, Broncos 14. Our home team, nothing.
They'll set up to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
It's a net of 40 there, punt of 48, and a return of 8. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup. First down.
1st and 10 at the 27.
Williams pushing tacklers aside. Space to maneuver at the 40. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
The greatest show on earth.
Into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A big play there with a 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos will extend their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
So here is the home side to take over on offense. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not. You can tell they wanted to give that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
They'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
30-yard line.
Now Favre. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey.
That's good.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one going for a gain of and take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. That's it. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go.
28. our home team.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Try the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
It's second down and 10.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught, but the bank judge right there to say incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. That'll bring up second down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught, and he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Denver. 41 yards. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And this offense is running away with this one. And the touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's how you create it with a play like that. And you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And touchdown. Junior Gandy, 42 yards. And his guys are able to strike for 6. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats?
That's right, baby. It's into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. 75 yards. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
The two-point conversion.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
See what you got. Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11.
They'll look to throw now on first down toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The Broncos about set to go on offense. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And they'll get him down here at the 23. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Williams. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
35-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
on the ground. This is Williams. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
7.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. To finish this out, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, we start this challenge off in the fourth quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock. You're leading by 10 points. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 5-yard line.
Over the middle, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll work working across midfield inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. To throw is far.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on his faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
10 at the 19-yard line.
That one a 14-yard play, and it keeps this drive moving. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. From 17 yards out. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline.
Now a hit and a loose football. Now the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
The Seahawks take over.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?"
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jamal Adams. Facing this fourth-quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat.
The score.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. Let's just be frank, they're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to...
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
Goes straight ahead.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing, and if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 6 there on first. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
This challenge begins in the fourth quarter with less than 2 minutes to go in the ball game. You're leading in this one. Your opponent has the ball in their own territory, and it's 2nd and 5. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Extra point right down the middle, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Very short. Now on the return. Oh, no, the ball is loose. Oh, a good return up past the 30. It's picked up by the Broncos.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Throwing is far. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Here's Favre to throw. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. And McCaffrey there to make the grab. And the Broncos push further out in front. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger now been hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Corey Willis. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
Intercepted by the Broncos.
Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
The win for the Broncos, seemingly assured. They go down to a knee. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
jump straight into the action.
Coach, we begin this challenge in the first quarter with over 3 minutes remaining. You're only down 3 points. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, down.
Gain of 15.
They'll run it with Williams. Stops shy of the 45 despite some powerful running. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
It's caught by Ed McCaffrey. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Out at the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Williams will try again. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hey everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Let's send it down to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis for the call.
We pick up this challenge in the third quarter with less than 3 minutes left on the clock. You're down 2 scores. You've got the ball on your opponent's 40. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Favre. His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. DK Metcalf, 40 yards. And the Broncos draw a bit closer.
Trying to make a comeback often appears daunting, but the only way to get there, start small, score, and worry about getting the next one after that.
And the Hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
He's brought down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 34. Call it an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. And they give this time to the tailback. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This would be a critical call.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. They run the counter now on 1st down. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This is going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And his kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Denver's offense ready to go again. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
23 yards on the play. Oh, he'll take a he's got it at the 15. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. From the shotgun, it's Favre. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. McCaffrey there to make the grab. And the Broncos are an extra point away from taking the lead. Precision, precision, precision. That's the definition of it right there. Great pass, great catch for the score.
Yeah, people talk about arm strength all the time. Well, if you're not precise and you're not accurate, the arm strength really doesn't matter. We saw a little bit of everything with that throw.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Dublin's offense now set to take over. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
It is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Let's take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
3rd down and 10 yards.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. That That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They'll find Metcalf, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Loss of 1 yard on the sack. It's second down.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Congratulations on yet another victory.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Thanks, Coach. For this challenge, we begin in the third quarter with over 3 minutes remaining. You're down by 6. You've got the ball on your opponent's 40, and it's 1st and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now Cooper looks to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower start difficulty if you can. And now the offense getting set. 1st and 10. Cooper will look to throw it. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Great job. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's Cooper. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And this is going to be incomplete. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now they'll run it on the toss. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd.
Now a handoff looking right.
DeAndre Jewell.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing in run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 27 yards, a big play there on fourth. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jay Whiteside there to make the grab. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
The coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Williams. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he stopped immediately there.
Again, the ball carrier.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Williams. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them with no gain.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Dancing, and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Thanks, Coach. We pick up this challenge in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes left. You're ahead by 4. You've got the ball on your side of the field, and it's 3rd and 10. And this will be caught at the 30.
Oh, we got
And
plenty of
all
room
the
here.
way home for a Broncos score. Ed McCaffrey, his second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Broncos will extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up men will take it down. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray, and he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
At the 44-yard line.
Throwing now is Murray. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Schultz. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Murray from midfield. They'll roll him out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Murray now on 1st down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Tony Pollard out of the backfield, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Murray. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Credit the great Michael Strahan with a sack. New England on 3rd down. They've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. This will be 3rd and 19. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
4th down.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. And no, it's incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Broncos will take over on downs. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for a strip of the football on each and every snap to try and give themselves a chance.
Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And still a little bit of time left, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to finish this one off.
Number 25, the ball carrier.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Again, it's Williams.
At the 43.
They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
Devin McCourty on the tackle.
Now back to throw. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. And his kick here is good. And that will get the lead up to 14. And just like that, another Ultimate Challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach. To finish this out, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
We pick up this challenge in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes left. You're leading. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
A gain of 21 yards.
They run it again with Williams. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Again, the ball carrier.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. So they start this game just like they won. Opening drive touchdown, a nice run there to finish it off.
Yeah, that's what we call an explosive run because of the distance. And being able to do that, that puts a little uncertainty in the minds of your opponent.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Pass incomplete.
Trubisky's pass.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And 2.
That's caught by Montgomery. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Again, it's Trubisky. Step, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Trubisky.
And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off here, the 32. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 44.
You thought you had it.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
The kicker on for the
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Short kick. One of the up men will take it now. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Onto the field now come the Bears. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches, don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
2nd and 10. It's Trubisky again. And incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. And coming out now, the Broncos. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, thank you, Coach. We pick up this challenge in the third quarter with 5 minutes left on the clock. You lead by a touchdown. You have the ball on your own 20-yard line. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And McCaffrey, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again. Jackson. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey. It got his man. Complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big play that time for the Ravens. 44 yards. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. DK Metcalf. 36 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. And man, Charles, talking about singing something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger. Now a hit and a loose football. Look at him go inside the 30. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him.
Carried by number 20.
It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and about a mile here. Jackson from the shotgun. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Still brings up 3rd down.
Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We pick up this challenge in the third quarter with 5 minutes left on the clock. We're all tied up at 14. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the 1st.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
I think the last 2 plays really...
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
It's interesting, partner.
And the pressure gets to him again. Christian Wilkins in there to drop him at sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And that is going to be incomplete. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
That's good.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one good for 33 and a 1st. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And they're going to speed things up here.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 14-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens have broken the tie. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. An incredibly shoot. Now a hit and a loose football.
Fumble on the play. Recovered.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back. That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the 1st down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
Still churning. Well, a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Ravens offense back out there. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Still on his feet, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop.
For the running back. He's across midfield with a...
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Williams. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
The end of the
back now in Baltimore.
Ravens.
It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. 20! And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Being chased out left. He's going to, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. 14 yards, and the Ravens will extend their lead. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.